Star. Decorated boulder. Big time decorated boulder. I don't know why they love these boulders so much. The best I can tell, they're just like, you know, it's like a piece of furniture, basically. Decoration. And then I have these trails that go out. You guys look, here's a trail, okay? I want to explain something, and I need you guys to understand this. Trail out of the most insane Bigfoot structures, right? Just look at the light. I mean, you just know this is Bigfoot, you guys. This is common sense. When you look into this forest, you see the way it is. I mean, you could almost picture him standing there. I'm not even kidding. Without even using your imagination. Okay? Another confirmation of structure being next to us. And then what do you have on the trail? Go ahead. Who said it first? Trail marker. An Indian trail marker. Well, in this case, a Sasquatch one, but we know them as Indians. I mean, you can look it up anywhere you want. That's what they used to do. Trail marker. Now, does that mark the way I'm going, or does it mark coming from that way? I'm not sure. You could be marking those wallows behind me. I'm hours into this now. I'm about 4 hours in. Not away, but 4 hours just walking around. I've actually been able to keep within a mile or two of my truck. So I have these strange disturbances in the snow all over the place. And it's weird. It's like they were, I don't know, I can't really explain it. Like footprints, but they're not footprints, and I don't know. I'm not a footprint. I don't really care about footprints too much. Because up here they don't really make them that much. I get them. I mean, I've gotten 100 footprints, but it's so hard here in the summer that they just don't make them. I mean, unless you get one on a wallow or whatever. But this stuff, you just can't make a footprint. I don't care how heavy you are. I'm thinking about going down to my car and taking a drive up higher. Just a little scouting mission. I got to take advantage of these beautiful days. And turn the camera off, but now I'm already walking into something else. You know, there's like these constant wallows. Transition wallow, transition wallow, transition wallow. Like I said, I don't know if it's the same groups or they're just literally covering this whole hill. You know, and there's multiple stations where they just won't allow anything to walk up this hill. For some reason, humans, you know, we're allowed to do whatever we want on this earth, but we abuse it. There's another dugout hole right here, and it's all marked. So there's a bunch of them. But, you know, they certainly are blocking for something else. Always. Wouldn't you love to see that? Like I just walk into like an open battle of Sasquatch, and they couldn't worry about me because they were too busy fighting. Ooh, I'd like to film that one. I'll put that one up paid. Anyone that's been following me gets to see it, but the rest you guys can pay me $1. I'll do a YouTube purchase only, which I've never done, by the way, and I probably never will. I was just teasing. I'm just not like that. But you guys, Patreon, you got to help me out. I have great people. I'm thinking what I'm going to do. I was just thinking about it yesterday. What I want to do, because I'm not, just to show that I will never abuse the Patreon thing. I'm not going to. Let's just say 1 million people went to Patreon and I'm making all this money. I wouldn't allow it. I don't feel comfortable turning a huge profit with this. I don't know why. I don't see there anything wrong with it, but it's not what I need or want from this. And I'll show you by the second I have enough money to live on every month, if we get to that, I will cut it off. You know, and that makes it more special, the Patreon thing, because then it'll just be like 150 of us, and that's it. You know, unless someone leaves, I won't let anyone join. And I think it would keep our group special. And I have this feeling that this is where this is all going to go one day, because it's getting better and better and better and better. And I'm getting closer and closer. Look at the inside there. I'm closer. And one of these days, you know, some amazing stuff's going to happen. And I don't really want to show these idiots. I don't think they deserve it. You know, people that are mean or just jerks. And, you know, most of these guys totally believe they're just looking for attention. That's their way of you responding to them. You know, and they're jealous or whatever. And I don't think they deserve it. I don't want to show, you know, an HD, me high-fiving a Bigfoot to that guy. You know, I want that's going to be my Patreon people, the people that were there and believed in me since the beginning. That makes it fun. So what I'm saying is, look, another mark boulder, big time. I'm not kidding. It's a mark boulder. Oh my God, look. And there's all kinds of structures before it. You know what I mean? So I think that's a good idea. Try to get my Patreon. It's going pretty good for just a summer. I mean, I think I've gotten three Patreon payments, maybe 4. You know, and there's very little money. Exception of Randy, who's like the lifesaver of the world. I'm gonna give him a call soon. And you know, if I could get it to that, we'll just shut it down. It'll be us. That's it. You know what I mean? I'll just get rid of the YouTube. I'll leave the YouTube up, like from the old videos, but all the new stuff, these deep explorations I'm going to be doing, the audios, the videos that I'm going to be getting next summer, I want to restrict it to certain people, the people that should be seeing it. This is not for the whole world to see. I believe it's going to be that good. Wouldn't that be cool? Just us. You know, just my 100 people on Patreon, 150 people maybe, 200 people. I'm not begging. I just think you got to trust me. It's going to be worth it, you know? It doesn't affect you guys. We're talking about very little money. The more the better, but the quicker we can get there. Shit, if I can get there with fewer people, even better. Could you imagine it was just 100 of us and that was it? That would be so amazing. Just cut off YouTube and that's it. And let all the other people hear about it, you know? When we're filming the best stuff in the world. Oh, I wish I should have helped Mark. You guys are so lucky you get to see all that, because that's the way it's going to be. I'm not even joking. It's going to be that good. And it would just be more special this year. It's like one big family. I don't know. I'll shut up. I kind of like how open this is. Let me just go for a timestamp here. I got X's everywhere. Saw it. Alright, we're now. Again, nothing touching the boulder necessarily this time, but a little funky next to it. You know what I mean? It looks like a grid or something. That one's marked. That one's marked. Ooh, look at that. I keep seeing these all day long. Look at that. That's like today. See, like there's something touched here. There's no doubt, I don't know what that is, but something has been here, and it wasn't snow dropping. You can tell when the snow's dropped. I think that's a toe, right there. Look, you can even see how. Let me figure from the side. Like how you can see where it was kicked when it was moved. You know. I just filmed another one back there. I don't know what clips they'll be in, but there was like 2 really good ones. But I've been seeing. You know, which is I've been seeing basically the same thing, on and off. And I know they can do it without making those footprints. So I wonder, like, I wish if they were going to give me a footprint, they'd just give me a real one. Like, just go step in that snow perfectly and give me a real footprint. You know, just for you guys. I don't even care. I really don't. I know some people want to see that stuff. It doesn't matter to me. I don't need it. I think they know that. I just don't care. Because I know them. I don't... You guys, when you've seen them as many times as I have, like... You know, the amazing part is when I do get visuals, it's always the same distance. It's never closer. It's bizarre. It's like they have if they're going to show you themselves, it's only going to be from a certain distance away, at least at night, in the daytime. At night, they'll come right here. I believe if you're asleep enough, they'll actually touch you. But I don't really need to find that out anymore. And I'm going to be finding out that next summer. I hope. As long as everything, you know, stays going, you guys. Keep my Patreon going during the winter. I'm going to try to travel some places. You know, I'm not going to be able to do as many videos. But hopefully if I can get some good places, you know, I can get lots of video. And I'm not overshooting like today. I could have filmed all day, but I don't, you know, enough was enough. I got the lay of the land. I got some good, I think some good clips of some good areas. And really got an idea of what's up and above. I think it's going to be incredible. I mean, you guys, look at this forest. This is the kind of forest. See how green? It's not necessarily green on the ground, but how there's lots of new growth. Like Bigfoot Universe has all the greens, the ground's green, but here it's still very green. I mean, it's just gorgeous. See that? This reminds me of like Washington. I think Washington State is another place I just need to go in the summertime. I really need to get up there. Hey, if you're the guy, because I can't remember your name, okay? But you're like, Mark, because of you, I started, you know, looking around, and this guy was just driving down the road, and he's from Washington State, and I guess he noticed something out the window. He stopped, walked in just a little bit, and took the most gorgeous pictures. I mean, this place was special, and I can't even find the pictures now. And if that was you, if you were the guy in Washington State that sent me those pictures, could you please contact me again on Facebook, because I would love to know where that is. I have such a draw. I know by looking at the pictures. It's like, it is a psychic thing. It's bizarre, but only with them. You know, I can't tell you, you know, what your Aunt Jetty said when you know, from heaven, but I can tell you if it's going to be good in those woods or not. It's bizarre. And that's all I think they want me for. There's other people that have more important missions than Sasquatch. All right, you guys, I'm going to try to drive up the road. Give me a minute.